Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get him...
There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Suarez quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Burmo, and here's Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Obama! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Towering header! It's in! The first significant strike. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he's seen that early. He's having a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
And Bomo is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Obama! He's done very well to get to that.
And Bomo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, great leap! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Ukraine are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Oh, good climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's been shifted off it. Tries a shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Chelsea really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope.
Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He leaps for it. He will be livid with himself. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga, and there's green grass ahead of him. And he's on the cook now. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pinches it off him. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now this could be a chance. Pacho spots it and intercepts. But that has not gone well. Oh, he's found support out wide. Schneider. Oh, they can break here. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. And it's hoisted clear. They're up to 5 corners now. Has a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. He's on it, can he get away? It's Luis Suarez!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Rooney. Tries to pass it through, and it's... Obama! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
And Boma clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. It's a pretty loose pass, and he's quick to return it. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Rooney plays it short. Can he finish? And another try! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Kukcu. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back on the way. It's Schneider!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Suarez. Goes! And it's in! No, flags up on the far side.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Burmo. Burmo powering forward. Oh, Burmo! Oh, a very decent attempt. And it's Luis Suarez. And Burmo. And a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Donate promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. He's through here, and he was quick to react. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Coming on to replace him is number 15,
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Massaro. That is good progress on the left. Looking to play him in. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ukraine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. Chelsea have a free kick.
substitution for Chelsea, number 6, Luis
So,
Suarez.
power or guile, what's it going to be?
Coming on the field is
So, to pass or to shoot, that is his
Michael
question.
Owen.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Kukchu has got himself a free kick. Oh, what has happened here? Schneider conjures time and space where few can. That's a little off target. Now it's Owen. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rooney! Goal! And they're back in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, great save! Frustratingly close. It's their second corner of the game. Nakata goes short. He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 14.
Ukraine choosing to make the first change.
Number 19, Lionel Messi.
Now it's Schneider.
Number 7,
Now, can they get him away? And Owen!
number 21.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Hullet. And this is Owen. Rooney. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chelsea go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well measured. Zanetti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! And he hits the net. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And in a try. Pull it! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bullet really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Ukraine really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Rooney! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
8 minutes in.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Rooney. And it's been played through. Pullet gets flagged offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, here's your hero, Messi! Well, now it's Salah! Heel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's a searching pass, and they've got rid. Wriggles his way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. In by Messi. Howson with the clearance. Messi. And this is Mohamed Salah. Gyökeres. Mohamed Salah. A lot of space ahead of him. Konate. And it's McAllister. Over to the right flank. Tries to play it through. Messi in acres of space out wide. That has been cut short. Takes a shot! Kachoo! He will be livid with himself. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Shevchenko. He's in plenty of space here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played it again. Mendes clears it away. Stood up well to him there. Nakata running with the ball. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's there to clear it. Hazard is flagged offside. Massaro played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Ukraine couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Mohamed Salah, he shoots! Loose ball, and again! And he's done it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. He's through here. Gyökeres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Azar. Shevchenko. it's Messi. Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ukraine have their second corner now. Oh, good effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Massaro is offering a right smile there.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Nakata gets a foot in here. Kimmich. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely spread. He's given it away. There's the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard. He's gone direct here. That has ended up in no man's land. The ball is loose and the chase is on. McAllister. And that's gone... He's having a pop! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Ukraine are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they've pulled level. Ukraine unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second. It's Nakata! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had...
Good chance here! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off.
Can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Spread it left. Great vision. And it's Nakata.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's having a go! Goal, Ukraine! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kimmich. Hakimi making good progress on the right-hand side.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. The ball goes in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Nakata. Nakata! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
7,
third corner of the game.
el dorsal 24. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15. El
That's just
dorsal
playing it
2.
safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Saint-Maximin. Kachаю. He leaps for it. Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Ukraine surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He might be in here. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Eho really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Ukraine are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Drogba. Well, that has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's on it. Can he get away? Now here's the delivery. Ukraine have got it back and they'll have another go.
Ukraine can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth
Habrán
sense.
3 minutos de descuento.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar gets into a good position. Neymar's cross. Dani Olmo. Oh, nicely intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Ukraine have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I mean, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's made its way to him. Shevchenko takes a shot! Has another go! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have... Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's... Terrific effort! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ukraine are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? The ball swung in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Kukcu. He's found space here. Punched away. Well, they've got it again. Messi!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nakata. Vinicius Junior running with intent. Looking to play him in. Looking for options for movement. Rodri. Well, that's a little loose. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he can thump it away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi gets into a good position. Now it's Gabriel. Great vision. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hazard chasing after it. He's found a way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Oh, no, this does not look good. Chance to... Can he finish? And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's the shot! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely...
Big chance! And that was very necessary. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold. Just past the 40th minute mark. Kachаю goes down, but nothing given. Showing great feet there. Kachayu's cross. Throw it. No way through there.
There will be 1
Lovely
minute
pass,
added
but
time.
can he get there? Ball in towards the middle. Cleared without hesitation. And that signals the end of the first period. Some first half thoughts?
Ukraine clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Ukraine sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running.
Ukraine have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And it's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Massaro. Shevchenko. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Messi. He's picked his way through. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Konate, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shot a goal! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. And what do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to...
Tries one from range! Oh, off the bar! They get a throw in. More and more pressure on the ball here. Marquinhos works it forward. Some resolute defending there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hazard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to clear it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance here to counter. England couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pass is just off target. Figo. England have reclaimed it. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that has not gone well.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ukraine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
chance, surely! Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. Now it's Messi. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Substitution for England, number 6, Luis Figo. Number 15,
Nice looking ball.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Number 11, number 16, Rodri. Number 13,
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Lamine Yamal. Number 27,
Saint-Maximin.
Serginho.
Chance for a shot!
Number 21,
And it's come back out to him. Oh, good finish. Untouchable, remorseless,
Goal for
relentless.
Ukraine
A class
after
of their
76
own.
minutes is
And he's only
Number
too
11,
grateful to capitalise on the
Michael
keeper's
Olise.
misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already. Great chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bergkamp getting forward. He is through here. And it's Kane. Tries from a long way out. Brought out the best in the keeper.
England are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
England with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Vardiol. That's a lovely pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He'll try from distance. It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Getting up there. Yamal plays a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's been cut out, well played. Yamal, oh, well measured. That has been cut short. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a pop! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish of true class!
the goal scorer for England.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in. And that is that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised.